our people and go through the struggle with all of you. So today is the day. It's today or never. So let's do it together, people. I want you to welcome two sisters from New York City, SDS.
We are members of SDS, Students for a Democratic Society. The new SDS is less than 2 years old, but we've been organizing and working harder than ever to strengthen and empower students in this country to fight the systems of oppression that are part of our daily lives. Students historically have played a strong role and a major voice in dissenting against injustice. SDS has been organizing nationally to unite our voices to demand for a real, participatory democracy and justice once again. From Vietnam to Afghanistan to Darfur to Iraq, you have heard our voices. SDS says, listen up, war criminals, military recruiters, war profiteers, when we say no more.
As students, we are standing up to say that we refuse to be indoctrinated by our educational systems, by the mainstream media, by our government that want to tell us who we are and what we have to believe in. We will not follow down their blind path of the status quo, of imperialism, of sexism, of racism, classism, and other forms of systemic discrimination. We will be our own leaders. We will not and do not support this war of imperialism.
And representing, and now they're in orange jumpsuits. All right. Carlos Arredondo is going to speak first, but Carlos will not tell you this. Last Saturday in Washington at the anti-war protest, Carlos was jumped by these so-called patriots from the Gathering of Eagles. They came into the crowd to beat him up, and they stole the photo of his son Alex, who was killed serving in Iraq. The photo was saved by a bystander. That happened last Saturday. Yesterday, the vehicle that Carlos drives everywhere, I know some of you have seen it, a pickup truck with the casket of his son Alex inside, a symbolic representation of what has been lost, was vandalized at his home in Boston. All the tires were slashed. And Carlos took the bus here so he could be with us this morning. I want you to really welcome Carlos Arredondo.
We the people are responsible. We the people have tremendous responsibility not only for this country but also for the rest of the world. ¿Dónde están los veteranos? Where are the veterans? I want to know where the veterans are. Veterans presente. I wanna thank you everyone for being here and make a difference in this nation and also in the world. Very, very important. We're here for peace. We're here to make a difference because what happened now is going to affect our sons and daughters in the future. Muy importante que estemos juntos y trabajemos juntos para poder cambiar este mundo que nos está afectando a todos. Es una necesidad como latino presente hablar en español porque aquí estamos y no nos vamos y juntos jamás seremos vencidos. Que Dios los bendiga y a trabajar duro por la fuerza y la unión. Paz.
Okay, people. They've been saying that it's not possible to get George Bush out of power. And we're saying that yes, it's possible to get this crazy man out of power. And there's an expression in Spanish that we use a lot. And we say, sí se puede. 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 Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. This nonsense of manifest destiny is nothing new. It started in the 19th century where the U.S. was telling the whole world, we don't want to do invasions. We don't want to colonize you. We don't want to do regime change. God is telling us to do it. Bullshit. not true. In the name of God, this man in the White House is arresting people, is blessing churches, is killing people, is invading countries, is colonizing countries, and this is not acceptable. We the people have the power to stop this man, and we're going to do it. We need to do it, and it's possible. Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede. God bless you.
Ardashir Omani from the American-Iranian Friendship Committee. Very quickly.
Most people know that's not you, it's the
on behalf of that organization.
He knows. I told him he's got to arrest Christy Whitmer, George Bush and Giuliani. They told them to breathe poison in, lied to them.
Not the
Go back to the police and tell your boys.
We understand you're doing your job, but you have to think about these families. These are your family. These are people's
When you
families.
fuck around on TV, fuck you and arrest Giuliani for telling you to breathe dirty
The leaders of other countries.
That's what you should have done. But your John Union boys told you to shut up.
In my opinion, is a petty politician in an academic suit.
I got friends in the ground.
It's
Columbia
all right.
University.
They'll think about it tonight when they go to
All
sleep.
This is supposed to be the center of education
And you
was
like the same way you yawned. You took a big deep for 30
into a loudspeaker
My friend died from.
against President Ahmadinejad. Let me tell you, to